What up, my zillions? Welcome back to Ultrazilla. I am live tonight on YouTube. Why live on a Tuesday night? Number of reasons. I am very, very busy with lettering work. It is the days before the 4th of July here in the United States, if you're foreign, and in these types of holidays, on these types of holidays, I get slammed with work, with lettering work, and everybody's got to get stuff done, and I just don't have a lot of time to do anything. Plus, I'm going away for the 4th, and this is like the only opportunity I have to like do anything here on Ultrazilla, as at least on the YouTube. I'm very active on Facebook. I wasn't so active today on Instagram, but very active on Facebook. Lots of things going on. So definitely, if you want to keep tabs with me, check Facebook most of all in the next couple of days. Intermittently everywhere else, it seems. But I only had a little bit of time. And what's up, guys? A little bit of time. So I just wanted to do this live, get a straight up on YouTube, answer any questions you might have, do everything. Because I wanted to do an Ultrazilla News live because we've had an Ultrazilla News, an Ultra Z News, but because we've had so many things happening in the world of like Kaiju, like a lot of these bootlegs coming out, and we will talk about all that. So I wanted to do like an all-in-one. I figured Ultrazilla Live was a great way to do it and answer some questions if I can, if you have them. So, but let's start with toys that I've gotten. This is like a big unboxing as well. I've gotten a lot of stuff since Friday till now. It is Tuesday night. So yeah, at 11:45 at night. That's the time I had to do this because I've been working so hard, and I have no time. That's what I said. So let's start with Friday. What I got on Friday, and a little plug for the dudes that do Toy Pizza. So check these dudes out. This is the Toy Pizza like Material Boy and the Stealth Ninja. These are like 3 3/4 inch figures. They're clear. They're not all their figures are clear. You might have heard of Toy Pizza. They also have collaborated with 1000 Toys a bunch. They are having their own like designer Toy Con convention. That's why I want to talk about these guys. In a couple of weeks, or is it a week? July 13th, I believe, is the day. One of the days. It's at the same time as like G-Fest, I believe, which I won't be going to. I have never been to G-Fest, and apparently I'm not starting this year. But I might be at Toy Pizza Con, so if you're at Toy Pizza Con and you see me, say hello. So I got these guys, and this dude, this is the cool thing, came with this. Which is awesome. It's a cool little like vac metal like regen like capsule, and he goes in there and he regenerates. It's totally awesome. This was designed by David White from Mechazone, which is really cool. So nice little collaboration there with Toy Pizza. It's super shiny, it's super awesome. And again, these guys are gonna have their own convention. This is like a tribute to Microman. And I'm gonna be like looking at, like, I can't see your comments here on my phone, but my computer's right beyond it, so I will be looking in shortly for any questions and stuff. But I want to show you that first, that I got on Friday. So that's Microman. The cool thing about that is that I'm gonna be skipping around what I've gotten here. The cool thing about that is I've been looking into getting some Microman stuff. I've been like looking on eBay and this and that. Mostly the Godzilla collaboration they did like a while back. So this is, and I got this on eBay, Microman with the Godzilla 54. This is the monochrome edition. It's a little beat up, it's a little old, but it's pretty cool looking, and I'm very curious to open this. But it's pretty old, so I don't know. Well, not like ridiculously old, but like from It's more than 10 years old. What year it says? 2005. So more than 10 years old. I'm very curious to see what this is like. And this, you know, is like the stuff I've been looking for. I'd love to get the Jet Jaguar one. But that's like a 2-pack with Megalon, and it's going for pretty pricey. So this is like, this cost me like 30 bucks, 27 bucks, 35 bucks. I don't know, something in that range. I can't exactly remember because it took a while to get here. So that. So a little bit of something different here to start out, because I really wanted to check this out. I hope I don't lose anything here. And after this, I'll look at your stuff. So this is like a little rubbery Godzilla, and the whole concept is, if you guys don't know, the Microman, and this is from Takara Tomy. You know, you stuff him in there, and then he has a body. So there's like, you know, feet and hands here and his scales, but I think you pop him in from the back here. So I don't really know exactly, but I'll have to look into it. It's pretty cool. This is the Microman. He looks pretty articulated, which is cool. So that's very awesome. I'm like really excited about that. And toss this over here. It's very awesome. So let's see what we got to say here. I was asked here, am I getting the King Ghidorah Microman figure? I don't know yet. This is the first one. I got to check it out fully. You know, see how I feel. Yeah, you know, like we'll see how it goes. I would love to get more. It all depends on the price. There's small things, and there's a certain amount of money that I will spend on some of this stuff. What I spent on this, like 35 bucks-ish, shipped, you know, like, I think that's good enough, you know? So, yeah, you know, like, that's about as much as I'm gonna spend on that. Steven says, nice to see that you got your Sauron built. And, yes, I did. I got Sauron built, and he is here somewhere. We might as well show him off next, because I finally got Marvel Legends Sauron all built. It only took me like a week once I decided to get him. Everything got here really fast. The parts weren't that expensive, and he's pretty good looking. He's not perfect. There's a little bit of looseness in his midsection, but that's a part I've had this whole time. As soon as I put like the arms on, he was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get floppy here." But he's a pretty good looking figure, so yeah, I will review this guy. I will review everything here eventually. I try to review as much as possible. I come across weeks like this where I can't do anything, but at least I get to do a little bit of this. So that is pretty awesome looking. This, again, this came in the final piece of the puzzle, which I think was one of the wings, came in on Saturday as well. So that's another thing I have gotten, which is very cool. Anything else? Let's see. I want to answer some questions. Did I lock in, David S., did I lock in the metal build EVO 1? I am getting that. I have no interest in EVO 02. I have no interest in EVO 02. My fandom for Evangelion starts and ends at EVO 01. I love that design. I love that color scheme. I love having a place on my shelf for that. And I'm not really interested in too much else. Sometimes I feel like some pieces are cool, but, you know, I kind of tend to stay away. There's only so many things I can get. So that's one and done as far as metal build goes. You know, so let's see. Not EVO 03 either. Just EVO 01 for me. David also says that he's very disappointed in Monsterarts King Ghidorah. I'm thinking the new one. Well, here's something to talk about here as well. I am not getting the King Ghidorah 2019 for a little while still. I am on the U.S. orders of that. I ordered that through my pals at Muteki Sales. They had the best price for me personally. So, you know, I had to go with something that expensive that is going to cost a lot to ship. I had to, you know, prioritize, you know, while that is a priority to review, money comes first, you know, like I don't unfortunately get this stuff for free. Every once in a while I do, which is awesome, but it's very few and far between, guys. So wherever I can save, I will. You know, my wallet has to come first, especially when you get as many things as I do. You have to, like, sometimes you have to say, no, I gotta wait. So, yeah, I gotta wait on King Ghidorah a little while. I will review whenever it comes in. My review will be my own. You know what I'm saying? First to last, it doesn't matter. It'll still be my opinion here on the channel, and that's all that counts to me in the end. So, there you go. So, let's talk about this thing, which also came in on Saturday. If you guys didn't see my unboxing, which some of you guys think was a I pulled the wool over your eyes or something, you gotta understand, that video of the unboxing of this bootleg NECA Godzilla of 2014, for me, when I filmed it, I was thinking it was gonna be the Godzilla 2019 bootleg. Now, so I figured I can't give that away here, you know, in the title of the thing. So, you know, a bunch of you guys were like, no, downvote this because I pulled the wool over your eyes. I didn't know either, guys. I was the first one that got the wool pulled over his eyes. So, but if you watch my review of this and the official product, it's not bad. You know, especially I got this for free because the seller refunded me, like, automatically. Within hours of, like, me putting in the claim, I was refunded because they did put up the list as SH Monsterarts, and it clearly was not. But I do like this piece. Now, before I get into the discussion of the bootleg stuff that's going on, let's see if anybody else has anything to say. Dr. Phil's, I'm going to talk about that right now. Let's see. I don't agree that SH Monsterarts is overpriced. So, what is happening here? First off, the Godzilla 2019. If you're looking to get Godzilla 2019 bootleg, it is about 40 bucks. Don't pay more than that, you know. You can find it on eBay or AliExpress or wherever else. It does look different than the SH Monsterarts. You know, the actual figure looks different, you know. It's got a different face. It's very interesting. For you guys that like variants of this stuff, go right ahead. If you guys can't afford the actual SH Monsterarts and you want to get this as an alternative, it's not going to be the same thing. It's a little bit different, so be aware of that. You know, like, this has to be mentioned every time I talk about this stuff. While the industry of the bootlegs and stuff isn't good because it's illegal, like, I can't stop you from getting it. I don't talk like that. I don't say, you know, support, you know, you just have to support the official, whatever, support, it's illegal, blah, 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 blah. That's not me. No way. I don't talk like that. You're in charge of your money, your wallet. It has nothing to do with me. So I don't prescribe to that. I'll get the stuff myself because I like to show you guys this stuff. One, as an alert. Two, because it's interesting. We're talking like major companies here. You guys that go to defend to the death these major companies, they're not doing the same to you. So it's a very interesting dynamic when it comes to that. It's the relationship that you guys have with these companies is not the same relationship they have with you. I'll defend to the death any artist, individual that gets ripped off, that gets bootlegged. But when it comes to these companies, this industry has been going on for as long as toys have been out. This is not something new. This is something that's always happened. So what's going on here? We got the G19. There is a poster color King Ghidorah, the 91, is out there as well. I've seen that on AliExpress already. That's about 80 bucks. So I don't even have the special color Ghidorah because at the time it came out, I decided there was like this phase where they were releasing all these like really colors, and I was like, I just like stopped there. I was like, I don't need the recolors. But that one is one I do regret, and I don't know if this is gonna look as good, but for 80 bucks, not now because I've spent a lot recently, but maybe I might get that. The one that has everybody talking though, guys, is this Showa Ghidorah that's been shown around. Now, here's the other part of this, and I don't care, and I have to talk before, like, you know, looking at any more questions, gotta get this all out. The Showa Ghidorah that's out there in pictures so far, it hasn't been put up anywhere. There's a lot of controversy behind this. A lot of people calling this a bootleg. The word bootleg doesn't just mean illegal. You understand what I'm saying here? It doesn't. Follow me. Bootleg means a straight up, they took like the 20, this is a little bit of variant, but they took the mold and they totally redid it, and they totally used it, and then got it out to you guys, right? When it's a straight carbon copy, even if they change some of the coloring, that's a bootleg, that's a knockoff, right? When you have something like the Ghidorah, the Showa Ghidorah that's out there right now, which may or may not be an official product that we might find out about down the line. I'm going to talk about that in a second. You gotta assume that's a third-party figure. If you guys follow Transformers, there are a ton of third-party Transformers out there. These are companies, you know, that it's illegal because they're stealing the IP. Are going out though and making these products from scratch, design everything, design on up. That's work. That takes work. And this is the third-party Transformer thing has been around for quite a while. I'm looking around for my closest third-party Transformer. Hold on, guys. Here is a Springer. I forgot the company right now. Masterpiece style Springer. Not designed by Takara Tomy or Hasbro. Designed by a third-party company. Totally gorgeous. Die cast. All this. This, you're calling a knockoff? You're calling this a bootleg? No, that's not what you call it. Have some respect for the people that did put in the work. Regardless, do you guys like draw or something? Do you want you draw anything? Like, look at artists that draw other characters and then sell those prints and stuff. That's kind of the same area, guys. You're selling stuff that's not yours, technically, even though you drew it for money. That's what's happening with third-party figures. Now, there's been third-party... where is he? No, this is not him. Third-party, like, One Punch Man figures, which I do have. Somewhere on my desk is One Punch Man, Saitama. That was done by Model. They completely designed that figure. There is stuff from Dragon Ball out there. Those figures are, you know, completely designed. That's not bootleg. That's called third party. Is it a nice way to say that? No, it's third party. That's the meaning. Like, look it up. You know, like they're using the IP, but they're using it illegally. You don't have to get it if you don't like it. It's out there though. You know, like when you come down on other people for getting it, that's not fair. It's not your money. You know, like they are not doing something illegal by buying it. You know, are they supporting it? Like this is, you know, that's an interesting question. Yes, because there is something to be said about getting characters you want in your plastic form here. Like that should be up to you. Again, it's like buying a piece of art that the artist didn't create those characters. It's the same deal. So it's very interesting to have, one set of people who love to buy the art and stuff, and then the same set of people be like, no, I can't buy that toy, it's not officially licensed. What? That's the same exact thing, guys. So this Showa Ghidorah has been showing around. It looks really good. It's an original design. Now, it could have been a stolen mold from Tamashii. And Bluefin, who is the distributor, North American distributor of the Tamashii Nation products here, they're owned by Bandai, on their Twitter, when somebody asked them about this, said, yes, very soon. I automatically, on Facebook, were like, I don't, take this with a grain of salt, because I don't really even think, that seems like such a throwaway comment, that they even knew what they were talking about. And I said that from the very second I was shown that tweet. I didn't believe that they actually knew, because I know a lot of stuff about Bluefin behind the scenes, and right now it seems like there is a mess going on in that company. And this is from more than one retailer that I know talking to me about what's happening with them. So yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I don't know about that. Then comes out today that they weren't even talking about that Showa Ghidorah. They backtracked and they were like, oh, I thought you were talking about the King Ghidorah 2019, which was coming out. Now, that could mean maybe Tamashii came down on them for revealing something. We don't know that. All I know is, right now, the only thing you could call that Showa Ghidorah that's been shown around is a third-party figure. If it comes out that they stole the mold, then we change the designation. No problem. But Tamashii better get on announcing something if that is true, because there's going to be a lot of people, myself included, that are going to buy that Showa Ghidorah because we want it. We want Showa action figures. And I will buy anybody, any figure that's made in that line. There's no doubt about it. And guys, you do whatever you want. That's all I have to say about that. There's a lot of interesting news about that. There's also an interesting custom King Kong out there that looks cool. That who knows if that's going to be made or not. There's also a interesting, and I posted this on Facebook this morning, like a 1/12 scale Thanos from Endgame that looks really good. Like the most accurate looking Thanos that we've had, like more accurate than the figure arts or the Marvel Legends, and that seems like it's a third party right now. So there's a lot of movement on that front. A lot of companies with the chutzpah to go out there and make this stuff. So it's very, very interesting, what's happening out there. There's a bunch of different things. So I don't know, guys. You guys, make your own decisions. I will make mine. I will keep posting about it on my Facebook, but I wanted to mention it here. I was going to make this its own separate video, but I wanted to do it here live. Let me go and see what are you guys talking about? Let's see. Okay, let's see, guys. How big do I think Kong should be? Says Bricky Boy. Now, do you mean Kong like at the toy or Kong in the movie? I think it should be smaller than Godzilla at least. And I hope, like the toys will reflect that. Let's see. Any questions? Let's see. Okay, so Alan's here at the end says, is asking if NECA is trolling us about their own King Ghidorah. I think they are. Honestly though, the more they say no and more adamant about it, the more I'm thinking it's possible that they're really not, that they can't for whatever reason. I still say, San Diego, they show it off. Fooled you. That's what I think. Which would be interesting. I don't know. I would like it, I would like them to make it. It would be very cool. Let's get back to looking at some toys. Now, I got this from Hasbro Pulse yesterday. This is the Vintage Collection Star Wars Last Jedi Luke from Crate, the Crate outfit. Now, here's an interesting thing. I didn't actually order this for myself. I ordered this for Craig from Repack Podcast. Unfortunately, so did somebody else on the show. And I'm gonna keep mine because originally the deal was I've never reviewed one of the smaller vintage collection figures. And I figured this Luke might be the one to do because I kind of liked this scene in the movie. I thought it was pretty cool. So like, you know what, let me review this first and I'll send it to you. And because of that, it's only like 12 bucks. I was like, I will pay for this and then I'll send it, you know, it'll be on me, you know, like, but now he doesn't need it. So now I got a Luke here that I'm gonna review and then eventually probably sell because I don't really collect this line. So I open it, but I'm not gonna take the figure out completely. That's what he looks like. I think that's a pretty good likeness for a smaller figure. You know, a lot of people are loving this line, and I was very curious to check it out. So there you go with that. Nice easy one there. This is actually, I also bought this item with the Microman. I just didn't get to show it before. This is the Gotengo from Godzilla Final Wars. It's a Bandai, but I forget which line. I don't know. I thought it was Chogokin, but there's no Chogokin on here, so I don't know which line this is actually in. I can't really tell. But I've wanted this one for a while. I mean, people have said it was Chogokin, but honestly, the box doesn't say it. So let's open this. This is cool. I've always wanted to see this. Let's see. Where'd I put my knife? This was the same seller I got the Microman, so I bought like 2 things from them. Ooh, it is in styrofoam, which designates, like, you know, Chogokin, I guess. This is from 2004. I'm trying to cut the tape, but the tape is just like, it's so old that it's just coming up. Well, you know what, guys? This one I'm going to have to skip because it's like, I got it. I'm getting it. I do want to check it out. Oh, there goes the styrofoam. That's what I was trying to avoid. Ooh. Cool. That looks awesome. Die cast. Nice. Very, very cool. It comes with a stand and stuff, so looks really cool. I've always wanted this. Never got it, and then I found the Microman thing, and I was just like, oh my god, they have this thing too? I'm getting this as well. So both of them were like under 40 bucks each, so yeah. You know, at this point in time, that's a great price for these things. So very cool. I am excited. That looks to scale very well. I got Joker, SHF's Joker, Batman. I'm not going to open these 2 right now. I got a lot more stuff to get through here, and these aren't like exactly new or like cool and old. But these are the SHF's Batman, Joker, Batman. I got them both on sale at the Xavier Cal Custom and Collectibles Summer Sale last weekend. They got here over this weekend, the last weekend. You know, like, so a really, really good price. I had been looking into getting the DC Multiverse version. And that's like, that Build-A-Figure is actually going for more than this SHF is now. And while this didn't get great reviews when it came out late last year, for the price, I was just like, nah, I'll get the SHF, and then, you know, I might as well get the Joker to go with him. So I'm not going to open these right now because I just have too many things already opened here. One thing finish off I have on this side of me. I got yesterday, also from Xavier Cal. I wish he had gotten this when the other stuff came in. He could have sent them all at once. I finally got the Mafex Spidey Man which, you know, a lot of people have loved, but some people, like, have complained about the final color on this. But, you know, I really wanted the Venom more, and I finally was able to secure a pre-order after, you know, pre-orders have been sold out for quite a while. Another one popped up on Hobby Search. You know, I guess somebody canceled, and I was just like, man, I gotta get that. So I decided I'm putting in for that. And at the same time, you know, right after that, this guy, which I had not pre-ordered, this was from the second production run. Really want to check this out without dumping all these hands on the floor. I was like, well, I'm getting that because I already decided to get the Venom. So, whew, wow. I managed to take this out without, so there's Spidey. Moffic Spidey. And he's interesting. I see what people are saying about the blue. It's not quite the blue that they've been advertising, at least in person. Like, I feel like on camera here, he looks better than what I see, but he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool. I don't know if he's worth the price, because they're kind of pricey when you get them here in the States from, you know, Moffics, even in Japan, the prices are getting high, and when they're brought over here, it's just way too much. But I splurged on this one because, again, the Venom, you know, I really wanted that, and I secured that one, so I was like, I gotta have, you know, the Spidey with the Venom. Okay, so, going back to Friday, and going back to another video that I had posted on Sunday. Guys, win yourself an SH Monsterarts Godzilla by making sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't, or help me out and, like, spread the word. Once I get to 5,000 subscribers, which hopefully will go faster than 3,000 to 4,000, you know, I will be giving this away. This is brand new. I got this from my pals at Muteki Sales, so I thank them for that. So I picked this up on Friday, and I was just like, this is, because I already have my own, is for the channel, you know. So guys, help me spread the word if you haven't seen that video that I posted this weekend about that. The same time, I also got the brand new Gundam Universe line of Wave 1. This is Wing Gundam. This is cool. I'm only going to open one of these right now. Here is the RX-78. This is the new line. I'm dying to get these reviewed and open, but just it's a time crunch. And this is the Unicorn Gundam. We will go with the classic. We will go with the RX-78. What do people say? Let's see. Sure, let's see. Thank you, Dr. Phils. No, I did not get Gogeta, or Broly. This is pretty cool. This is in the 6-inch line, bigger than the Robot Spirits, and cheaper, guys. If you're looking to get action figures, Gundam action figures, this is the way to go right now. They're pricing this like the Pacific Rim Uprising figures, which, guys, was the test audience for this line. And here is the RX-78. Wow, this feels fantastic. This is super cool. Now that I've opened this, I really want to get to review it. I used to review the Robot Spirits version, which I finally got, which was like re-released recently. I got it like right before this line was like announced, which is like ridiculous. So yeah, this was announced at Toy Fair, and that one I had gotten like in January, I believe. I was like, hey, great. And for half price. This is amazing looking, and it feels really good, guys. This feels really, really nice. Exciting. So far, as you see, I've gotten all of Wave 1, and I've pre-ordered all of Wave 2. Because for the price, they're like 25 bucks each. I mean, are you kidding? Like, that's an amazing amount of stuff from Tamashi for that little. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. If you like Gundam, go check these out. These are amazing looking. Alright, let's see. Cliffy, I understand the rabbit hole is pretty big, but this is not an expensive rabbit hole, which is pretty awesome, you know? NECA burning Godzilla 2019 at SDCC? What do you mean? Or what do you mean by that? Are they announcing that? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, probably. I could imagine that along with King Ghidorah would be very interesting. So I got something from Ami Ami. You know, this came in today. Anything that I have to open the actual box of. The next 3 boxes, I think I got through everything else. And we're up to today. So, I got 3 boxes in today. One from Amazon, one from Ami Ami, and one from Hasbro Pulse. Why Hasbro Pulse can't ship all your orders at once, I don't know. There's the Ami Ami card. And I got the Mothx John Wick 2. I did not get the first one. I just went with the white shirted one, or it's kind of like a light gray. And I didn't get that first one because I hadn't seen the movies yet. I only saw the movies about a month and a half ago. And then I was able to secure a pre-order from this guy right before they finally stopped accepting. Or I might have lucked out and might have been back up. This looks pretty cool. For time, guys, I'm not going to open this, but try to get it as close as possible. I hit the mic. I hope that doesn't sound weird. So there you go. So this is cool. Like I was saying, if you get Mothx from Japan itself, it comes out to cheaper than getting it from here. So let's see. That one I still want to open because there's like a lot of stuff in there. I do want to open it, but I'm already close to 40 minutes here. You know, so, and we got 2 more boxes left. I might open something from one of these. So this is the other Hasbro Pulse thing I got. I'm excited to see this. Oh man, that looks awesome. I got Ectotron, the Transformers, Ghostbusters anniversary, double anniversary figure. How cool is this thing? Horror and sci-fi collectibles. I agree that Mezco John Wick does look good, and I might get the regular version. I had no need to get the DX version and spend what would have been like 150 bucks with shipping. Nah, not worth it. But once they release the other thing, I'll probably get it. But this looks absolutely super, super cool. I do kind of want to open this. Obviously, I won't be transforming it. And if you guys, you know, like, know, I haven't been doing too many Transformers reviews, but I am going to be doing more of just the figures. This won't be one of them. This will be, I will be doing both modes. You know, the Ecto one is just super cool. I'm not going to open it further than this, but you can see it pretty good here. How awesome does that look? I like John Wick too. I haven't seen the third one yet, but man, I loved the first 2. I really liked the second one. I thought it was really good. So this looks absolutely incredible as the Ecto 1. It might ultimately be on my shelf as the Ecto 1. I have to see. But how awesome is this like retro style packaging? This is a great job by Hasbro here. Very, very impressed. Really looks awesome. Don't want to destroy anything here, so let's put it down nicely. Alright, so I got one more box. It's big. It's from Amazon. There's 2 items in here. One's a Transformer, and one is not. But they're both robots. One is in disguise. One is not. So, let's see. Probably have to open these two. Okay, first up, we'll get to the little thing. I got Chopper from Star Wars Black Series. I love Chopper. Rebels is incredible. I loved that show, and I really wanted Chopper. He looked amazing when I first saw him at Toy Fair. I was like, oh my god, it looks awesome! How cool is that? That looks phenomenal. This effect part looks awesome. I don't have to take it out further than this right now. This is a pretty good way to do this. Take him out and just like look at him out like this, right? Because you can see him pretty good. So yeah, that looks awesome. There's an awesome wash on this. Really, really cool. This is the only new Star Wars thing that I'm getting for now. The Hyperreal Darth Vader, the big one, was the other thing that was supposed to come in, but they messaged me yesterday, if you didn't see my Facebook, that has been delayed till September now. But this guy, wow, looks amazing. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going back one to the Mafex, because I realized I could just do what I've been doing here and open it, show you guys a little further in so you can see it a little better. I think it looks pretty good. There is more plastic in front of this, but it's a little better view than I had before. So that looks pretty good. I figured I'd do that for you guys. That would be better. And let's get to the final. Last but definitely not least, I got Jetfire, the new Siege Jetfire. I am surprised that this box is not an open window. There is just a giant piece of art here. How awesome does that look? Jetfire is incredible. I love Jetfire. Is there no way to open this? That is interesting. I'm wondering if this guy is not going to show up in stores or something. Because that is interesting that it would be like that. Let's see. Let's open this guy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This might be... Wow. This might be the nicest looking thing Hasbro Takara has done. So this is their new Commander class size. Holy moly. I love Jetfire. Wow. This looks absolutely phenomenal. This I'm going to have to get a little more up close and personal with. Let's see. There's a lot of twist ties here, guys. Lots of twist ties. But my handy knife, scissor here, gets them all. What are you guys saying? Anything cool? Yeah, he's expensive, though. No, I do not have the Fans toy. Did not get that. I wanted to at one point, but I've honestly, for the most part, stopped getting Masterpiece Transformers. Number of reasons for it, but I feel like the mainline stuff is more my speed when it comes to Transformers, just because it's such a big line. Transformers is just so big. It's not like Super Robots where you can pick and choose, and you only get one from each series or something. With Transformers, I had to stop. I stopped third-party stuff first, as far as the Masterpiece stuff, and then I stopped really mainline stuff. But when you have something like this, and Siege is proving to be really amazing, like a big, huge step up in quality, in design. Wow, this is heavy, guys. Yes, it's $75, but holy Moses. this is huge and absolutely incredible looking. So yeah, right now I'm happy with it. It looks awesome. I mean, obviously I gotta check it out, you know, like, we'll see how it goes, because there's a lot of other stuff in here. There's, like, you know, more armor pieces and stuff, and it's an interesting package. Definitely something different. But if you like Jetfire, you know, and you like, you know the history of this character, it's very, very cool to have something like this here. All right, guys, let me look if anybody's saying anything else. Yeah, if it goes on, you know, discount, definitely get it, you know, because it's pretty awesome. Let's see. Yeah, the first Avengers film would be cool, like, to get those figures over again with what they're doing now with the digital face printing. That would be cool, switchboard. You know, but, you know, they keep doing stuff. So, Dr. Phil's, I've seen those Sloop and Godzilla sets. If they look closer to what they're supposed to be, I might have, like, tried to get them, but, I was tempted for a second. I was, but at the end of the day, they look too not. Like Godzilla, they look kind of generic, so I decided not to. I gotta take a drink, guys. But that's it. Alright, so that was a lot of stuff. Of course, I did a bunch of stuff that you've already seen on my Instagrams if you follow me there. But I want to go over all that stuff again. I want to try to do more of that type of stuff. You know, I used to do the hauls of the week. That was fun. More stuff. This is better for me, where I kind of get to talk to you guys, doing a live, as well as show off a lot of stuff, but not not worry about having already shown it on Instagram. Who cares? You know, like, I'll show it again. What do I care? But thank you guys for joining me. This was an extra, long one, because I wanted to talk about all those bootlegs and stuff that's going on in the Kaiju toy industry, and what it means to me, what it means to the channel, what it could mean to you, what it should. At the very end of the day, you have money, you do what you want. You're not gonna hear any guff from me. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for joining me. The mug doesn't let any coffee spill. I got the same mug. What mug? You see a mug? There's a mug here? Where's there a mug? Oh, this thing? Yeah. I thought you were talking about, I have this, like, BB-8 mug on my desk, that I just used to put, like, small accessories on. But then I was like, how are they seeing that? Alright, guys, that is it. You know, thanks for joining me once again. For those of you who have stuck through the entire thing, doubly thanks. It was a long one, but I'm glad we got to chat a little bit. Alright, guys, have a good night for all you guys celebrating Independence Day in 2 days. Have a great Independence Day. If I can put up anything else before then, you know, I will try. If I could do, like, a small review of something. But I'd love to, like, just sit down and dig into doing a ton of reviews, like, you know, shortly. Hopefully I'll get a chance to this coming weekend, you know, starting with Friday maybe. But I do have a lot of lettering work too to do, which is awesome. You know, like, I need to work. But that's neither here or there. Enjoy the holiday. Until next time, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Till next time, peace out, peeps.